This is He Knows His Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. Come on, Bob Arum. Come on. We already see what you're trying to do. You're trying to bait Errol Spence into fighting Terrence Crawford. That's not happening, man. Errol Spence ain't ducking no damn Terrence Crawford. That fight got to get built up. See, on your side of the block, you screw things up. You don't take care of your fighters. You know what I'm saying? You don't have them looking the right way that they're supposed to financially. That's why they ultimately leave you. You mad because Al Heyman and PBC have taken care of their fighters and given them more money than any promotion can give them. The only one that I can say out there that's doing their thing is Eddie Hearn and them with Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? And look at the money Canelo's getting. Those are the only ones that I can say, but they're cash cows. You know what I'm saying? They're exceptions to the rules. I'm talking about everybody else out here. They're not eating like that. Terrence Crawford is not making the money that he should be making if he was a PBC fighter. He would have been in position to fight Errol Spence if he was part of the same stablemate. He had an opportunity at one point. He was a free agent for him to decide to sign with PBC, but he decided to re-up with Top Rank. So he got to get in line and know his role, know his place, and know when his turn is going to come. And you're not making things easy for him because you're just that promoter that's just, you shiesty, man. You that old snakes, you know what I'm saying, car salesman. I'm going to say that again, that old snakes car salesman. You got that loan shark thing about you, man. And that's why it's hard for people to want to do business with you. Oscar De La Hoya left you. Floyd Mayweather left you. You know what I'm saying? And the list goes on and on. You lost a lot of those PBC fighters that used to be, you know what I'm saying? Some of them used to be in your stable. You lost Manny Pacquiao. I mean, come on. You had Mikey Garcia. You lost a lot of big names. To your credit, you still got Loma. You know what I'm saying? You still got Terrence Crawford. But how long are you going to be able to keep them when those guys keep seeing everybody else is getting what they're not getting and everybody else is not getting the fights that they want? I'm just saying, man. You're not giving your guys the money that they deserve. So Terrence Crawford, ain't nobody afraid of him. Errol Spence is not afraid to not want that smoke from him. Errol Spence wants smoke from everyone. He's the free smoke guy. He's the one that created that term, free smoke. He won it all. Strap season, man down. But it has to make sense financially. And that's what these Rudy Poos and these plum brains out here in these boxing streets don't understand. They don't understand the financial aspect of boxing. They don't understand the business of boxing. They just understand this. You know what I'm saying? They're brain full of mush. And they're brainwashed. And they're doodle fucking heads at the highest levels. So I expect their brains that's filled with the mushy mush of the mushes. That's right, I'm saying. The mushy mushes of the mushes. For them to comprehend anything that makes sense. Bottom line is this. You need to wait your turn and wait in line. I'm going to say that again. Wait your turn and wait in line. Get your fighter to fight a few more fights. And we got to build this thing up. Because this thing needs to go till September 2020. We got to clear out the welterweight division first. Remember, there's still duck time, a.k.a. runtime issues out there. There's still Sean Constipated Porter issues out there. There's still Danny No Swift Garcia issues out there. Let's clear these guys out of the division first, whether it be Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford. Because as those guys keep winning, they're going to get those fights. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. But let's clear it out first so that your guy can be in position to have that Hagler versus Hearns 2.0 versus Errol Spence. Errol Spence is not going to just rush and make that fight. And he don't care about all these people saying he's ducking and all that, like the IBFPs or whatever the fart this dude's name is. Or the super IBFPs or whatever the super fart this dude's name is. Changing up the narrative of the Errol Spence versus Mikey Garcia because he already know his ass is getting, his little Mikey, a.k.a. the little engine that couldn't, is getting straight quashed. That's another word for you Rudy Poos and you plum brains that don't have an extended vocabulary. Go research that word. It's getting quashed come March 16. There's just no two ways around that bad boy. But the truth of the fact of the matter is, Terrence Crawford got to wait in line, man. He picked the wrong promoter. He don't got the right guy representing him. And Bomac's starting to see those signs. Because there was a video out there that was surfacing saying, damn, Bomac is starting to see some sideways with Bob Arum. Y'all need to pay attention to y'all books, man. Because you know what this looked like to me? This looked like some NWA type stuff. I'm going to say that again. This looked like some NWA type stuff. Guys not getting what they supposed to be getting. When it come to this, I'm just saying. How's Lomachenko a bigger star than Terrence Crawford? And Terrence Crawford is undisputed. I'm just saying. Undisputed at 140? Come on, man. Something ain't right in those politics. I'm just saying. So, again, Bob Arum, wait your ass in line, dog. And know how to play ball. Because you know what Al Heyman is doing? He's straight schooling you. He been schooling you. Like he did with the Mayweather and Pacquiao. I know you was pissed. But they were the A side. And when Errol Spence fights Terrence Crawford, guess who's going to be the A side? It's going to be Errol Spence. Because they know how to run this boxing politic the right way. Remember, this fight versus Mikey Garcia is a bigger fight than you versus Amir Khan. Come on. So Errol Spence's name is going to get legendary and built up even more after a fight of this magnitude as opposed to your fight. The reason being is because he's going to steal all of that Mexican community fan base. But you're just going to have a name. Everybody know Amir Khan is a glass chin. He's just a tune-up for you. And it's not your fault. You couldn't get the fights that you want because, like Errol Spence, you're the other top dog of the welterweight division. So no one's faulting you for that. You know what I'm saying? To me, hats off to you. Salute. But you got the wrong promoter, man. And you got to see that for yourself. You got those blinders over your eyes when it comes to Bob Arum. And you got to see that, man. That's why you're not getting the deals that you want in the times that you want it. Because you got the same problem that Errol Spence has. You're a boogeyman on the other side of the street. No one wants to fight you. But at the same time, you have a double problem that Errol Spence does not have. You got Bob Arum problems. And you got to get rid of that motherfucker. Case in point, Manny Pacquiao left him. That should be the telltale sign. Manny Pacquiao was the most dedicated guy to Bob Arum, and he left him. So what does that tell you about that guy? Come on, man. If I had to pick between Bob Arum and Victor Conte, as dirty as Victor Conte is with his pending ass cases, I'd pick Victor Conte before Bob Arum. I'm going to say that again. If I had to pick between Bob Arum and Victor Conte, I would pick Victor Conte over him. That's how much of a shiesty snake that a Bob Arum is. A loan shark that he is. He's the worst scum of the earth, man, when it comes to that kind of stuff. Ripping fighters off, not giving them what they deserve. That's neither here nor there. You'll learn in time. So, Bob Arum, you and Terrence Crawford need to what? Wait in motherfucking line. I'm going to say that again. Wait in motherfucking line when Errol Spence is done clearing up his side of the street. Y'all just make sure y'all take care of business and clear y'all side of the street so that when September 2020 rolls around, we got this super fight going on. This is He Knows His Sport. Checking out.